Welcome to 100 Yards of Football this season. It's our Dallas weekly video as we recap the big victory as the Dallas Cowboys defeated the Philadelphia Eagles yesterday. In a game coming up this Sunday against the New York Giants, which might be for a playoff spot. Boy, it's nice to be a Cowboys fan today. Can I get an amen? Rise up, Cowboy Nation. So if you like the video today, please comment and share it. This is the Dallas Weekly Dallas Cowboys video of the week. Joining me to talk about this great team. That's right. I'm going to say they're a great team at 6-9 with an opportunity to make the playoffs. My man, I call him the legend, 12-year vet of the Atlanta Falcons, two-time All-American at Florida State University. And I'm not going to put him on the spot, but he might be mad at me and never speak to me no more after that. He did pick the Eagles and Jalen Hurts. But however, it's showtime, Cowboy Nation. How you doing, Brother Butler?
I'm doing great, bro. How you doing today?
Hey, man, couldn't be more thankful that Cowboys Nation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Man, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. That was a great win by the Cowboys, right? That's what I've been waiting on, Vincent, the whole time. I went on a game just like that, like they played yesterday. Of course, this year has been a crazy year, man. It's been a crazy year to get Dak hurt early in the season. And even with him, the team was struggling and things like that. But I tell you, I've been waiting because, see, I felt that Andy Dalton would have been throwing for 300-plus yards weeks ago. But he felt comfortable yesterday.
That's true.
He got it done, And here's what I love, man. Y'all, if y'all hear me talk, you hear me say a lot of things. But there's some things I'm gonna be consistent on all the time. And with the toys that they got in Dallas, man, he got diversity. I mean, he can throw to this guy, he can throw to that guy. Let me tell you what I loved about yesterday passing attack. It's like they went to Michael Gallup first yesterday, right? And, I've always wanted to see Michael Gallup get more targets in the game because, remember, Michael Gallup will have the third-rated corner covering him every weekend because they got to put the first corner, the dog, on Amari Cooper, and they got some kind of way with that young rookie. They got to help. They got to deal with Mr. CeeDee Lamb, and so Michael Gallup is sitting over there, man. With the third-ranked corner on him, guy who might not even. Back in my day, wouldn't have made the roster because we only had three corners, right? And so he's got that guy, and so he caught the first two touchdowns, and I love that, right? And then now you're concerned, and now we can go and hit Amari Cooper, get him in the thing going. We can also get CeeDee Lamb in the mix, and then the key formula to the Cowboys winning and always winning big is 2-1 or 2-0. Running that rock the way they ran that rock yesterday. Zeke had 105 yards rushing yesterday. I mean, it just was a day that the toys came out to play. And Andy Dalton was able to get that ball in those toys' hands yesterday. It was a phenomenal win yesterday, Vincent. That's all I can say.
I'm going to start with this right here. First of all, kudos to the head coach, Mike McCartney. Came under a lot of fire early on in the season. When the Cowboys were 2-7, a lot of people saying he would not return for the upcoming year, 2021, but you got to give hats off to him, man. He stayed strong. He took a lot of criticism. That's what I love about him. We always say dealing with adversity.
Yes, sir.
He stayed with the plan. And coming into that Philadelphia game yesterday, the Cowboys had 11 starters that were down. Mm-hmm. 4 different starting quarterbacks this year.
That's right.
Losing a young man at the beginning of the year, Dak Prescott, that was the hottest quarterback in the league.
That's right.
And looking at what happened to him against Baltimore a couple of weeks ago, we thought the Cowboys were dead. They won 3 in a row. And then most of all, what I came away was impressed about the game yesterday and about Coach McCartney and the whole Dallas Cowboy Nation. I'm calling them the nation. Now, they got down 14-3 early in the football game, but they didn't panic. And they scored on the next 5 possessions.
Yes, they did.
34 straight points. But I'm going to start with some things. I'm going to give out my game balls and get some amens this evening.
All
the
right.
offensive line. Boy,
there you go.
Connor Williams, Joe Looney played very well.
Yes, they did.
Game ball to the young man from the Ohio State Buckeyes, who I still consider this running back in the game, Ezekiel Elliott, 105 yards. Then we'll go to the wide receiving core. Amari Cooper, Roll Tide, 121 yards. Michael Gallup, Colorado State finest, 121 yards. And did I not tell y'all all season long, the Cowboy Nation, that the young man from Opelousas, Louisiana, by way of Boomer Sooner, the University of Oklahoma, C.D. Lamb was the best rookie receiver in pro football?
You said that.
I think he proved it today. Then I'm going to switch on the defense side of the ball. My man out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, by way of Notre Dame, Jalen Smith finally stepped up. And, man, I'm so proud of this young man. He's battled a lot of things in his career. The young man out of University of Nebraska that got reinstated. He's bringing heat, as you say, Brother Butler, off the edge. Mr. Randy Gregory. And then I'm going to go to the secondary. He came back yesterday. Another Roll Tide to Trayvon Diggs. He had his third interception of the game.
Yes.
And then finally, my man who switched over in the slot, Mr. Anthony Brown, had a pick. The defense and the offense came together, and what you saw was a 30-17 victory. Now, on Sunday, the biggest game of the year, and I wouldn't have it any other way. They're playing the New York Giants, who has a lot at stake. This game means something. The Giants win, hey, they can get in. Based on the fact you got a Washington Redskins team that's in a lot of turmoil. They play Philadelphia on next Sunday night. But all we can say is this, as you said, Brother Butler. I'm going to call you Brother Butler today. All you say, man, all you want to do at the end of the season, going into the final game, is have a chance to get into the tournament. And, boy, what can I say? Cowboy Nation, rise up. It's good to be a Cowboys fan. Everybody was counting the Cowboys out, but I'm very proud of this football team because it's been a very, very difficult year. And to lose your star player at the quarterback position and I believe game 3 or 4, and then you was 2-7, and then you lost 2 of your offensive linemen that was Pro Bowl players for the year. So many injuries, a new defensive coordinator coming in, a new coaching staff. Like you said, Brother Butler, it's very special because I not believe Cowboys would be sitting at 6-9 with an opportunity to go in the playoffs. Your preview of the Giants and Cowboys on Sunday.
Well, I'm going to say this. I think this is a Cowboys game to win. I don't believe the Giants can beat them straight up, right? When you start talking about talent, you know what they got in Dallas. You know, they got a young quarterback in New York. He's taking some bumps. He's got to keep the ball safe. That's going to be their key thing next week, is that he's got to keep the ball safe. But I think Dallas defense is going in the right direction at the right time. I think they're ready to play. They're ready to turn the ball over, get the ball turned over. I think Andy Dalton, from the offensive standpoint, I think they're moving in the right direction. He's they can't cover everybody on the Cowboys roster. They can't cover everybody. The tight end is playing well. You can't cover their backs. If you put Zeke out there, you can throw in the ball, and I'm just telling you, they got a lot of toys to deal with, and Andy can continue to diversify, place the ball here and there, take advantage of the mismatches on the field. The offensive line can continue to protect and pound like they did last week. Dallas Nation, y'all going to be happy with the outcome. I don't see how the Giants can win this game. Now, there's got to be something else that happens for the Cowboys to make it. Washington has to lose this week. And the way they're going, they don't have momentum on their side. If they can't get Mr. Smith to play this Sunday, first of all, the Cowboys just got to take care of their business, Vincent. They take care of their business, everything will fall into play. That's all you can do anyway, is take care of your own business. That's like take care of the children in your backyard, and everything can work out for you.
I'll be remotely wrong this evening if I didn't mention Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle from Houston, Katy, Texas. Outstanding game yesterday at the quarterback position, 377 yards, 3 touchdowns, 134 QB rating. Kudos to you, Mr. Dalton. I'm going to say this. I'm very proud that the Cowboys are in this position. I agree with you, Bobby. I think they're the better team coming Sunday against New York. I think they got a great chance. First of all, they got to take care of business at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. By 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I feel like the Cowboys are going to be on their plane heading back to Dallas, Texas. I don't know how long it takes to fly from New York to Dallas, but hopefully they can be in front of the TV set at 8:20 Eastern Standard Time, because that's when Philadelphia plays Washington. And right now, you're looking at that Washington football team, there's a lot of problems. Today they cut former first-round pick last year, Dwayne Haskins, quarterback out of Ohio State. They're going with a guy that was on the practice squad this week. Like you said, Bobby, if Alex Smith is not ready to go, that's going to be a team that's going to be fighting challenges offensively. Their defense is one of the best in the league. But they're going against a team in Philadelphia that really Philly has been eliminated from the playoffs. But I know they're going to want to see Jalen Hurts and get him reps and get him ready for next season. And hopefully they're going to want to look for him to play well. And it's a lot of question marks whether Doug Peterson will be back next year.
Right.
I think Philadelphia, from an offensive standpoint, is going to be a little better than Washington on next Sunday night. So that being said, all we want to hear at the Dallas Cowboy Nation here on Dallas Weekly is just have a chance. And we got a chance next Sunday, and hope the gods bless us. So, Mr. Butler, final words this evening on our Dallas Weekly video as we cover the Dallas Cowboys.
It's going to be a great week in Dallas. Dallas will win this game, Vincent. No questions, no questions. And like I say, the way it looked, Washington is going to have a hard time, right? But we can't count nothing until it's over, right? The fat lady hadn't sung. She hadn't got out yet. So Dallas got to take care of business. Play like they played last Sunday, and that's all we can do.
And that being said, I'd like to say thank you here at the Dallas Weekly for allowing us to carry the Dallas Weekly video of the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles recap in their big game this upcoming Sunday against the New York Giants. So, as I always say, like the great poet out of Motown, Detroit, Michigan, his name was Marvin Gaye, and he had a song and he had a saying, "Let's get it on!" Thank you. Here.